Welcome back to another magical adventure story. Far beyond the crashing waves and salty ocean breeze, there lived a young boy named Kairo in a quiet seaside village, where the wind always sounded like it was whispering ancient secrets. Every morning, Kairo loved walking along the shore collecting unusual shells and smooth stones washed in by the tide. But one morning, everything changed. Hidden between the wet sand and the rolling waves, Kairo discovered a strange black stone that felt warm the moment he touched it. Suddenly, glowing blue lines began shining inside the stone like rivers of light flowing through the darkness. Then something unbelievable happened. The ocean waves slowly became still, almost as if the sea itself was listening to him. Kairo stared at the glowing stone in complete amazement. He had never seen anything like it before. The moment Kairo turned the stone in his hand, the blue lines shifted and formed a glowing arrow. The arrow pointed toward the cliffs at the edge of the village. A soft humming sound came from the stone, like it was calling him. Kairo looked back at his village, then toward the cliffs, unsure but curious. Slowly, he began walking in the direction it showed. As he reached the cliffs, Kairo noticed cracks in the stone beneath his feet glowing faintly with the same blue light. The stone in his hand pulsed stronger, almost excited. A narrow cave entrance appeared where he had never seen one before. The wind rushed into it like a whisper inviting him inside. Kairo took a deep breath and stepped forward. Inside the cave, the walls shimmered with reflections of underwater worlds that didn't exist in reality. Kairo saw glowing fish swimming across the stone walls like paintings come alive. The stone in his hand floated slightly above his palm, lighting the path ahead. Every step deeper into the cave felt like stepping into another world. He moved carefully, amazed by everything around him. The cave opened into a massive underground ocean hidden beneath the cliffs. The water glowed softly with blue light, and floating rock platforms hovered above it. Kairo stared in disbelief at the endless hidden sea. The stone rose higher and drifted ahead of him, guiding him toward the first floating rock. He hesitated only for a moment before stepping forward. As Kairo crossed the floating rocks, ripples of light spread across the glowing water below. Strange shapes moved beneath the surface, but they were made entirely of light rather than living creatures. The stone hummed louder as if responding to the ocean itself. Kairo felt small but strangely safe in this vast hidden world. He kept moving forward step by step. Ahead, Kairo saw a giant stone pillar rising from the glowing sea, covered in ancient symbols. The stone in his hand shot a beam of blue light toward the pillar. The symbols began to light up one by one like waking stars. Kairo realized the pillar was reacting to him specifically. He wondered why he was chosen for this moment. Suddenly, the water around the pillar began to rise upward in slow spirals, forming a glowing spiral staircase. The stone drifted upward, inviting Kairo to follow. He placed his foot on the first step, feeling it solidify beneath him. The air felt charged with energy and quiet power. Kairo continued upward carefully. At the top of the spiral, Kairo found a circular platform made of crystal stone floating above the ocean. In its center was a broken ring of light, flickering weakly. The stone in his hand trembled as if recognizing it. Kairo reached out slowly, unsure of what would happen. The broken ring responded with a faint glow. The stone suddenly split its glow into thin threads of light that reached toward the broken ring. Kairo watched as the ring slowly began to repair itself. Each piece of light clicked into place like a puzzle being solved. The underground ocean brightened slightly as if relieved. Kairo felt like he was restoring something important. As the ring healed, images formed inside it showing the ocean above and below the world. Kairo saw that the underground sea was connected to the surface ocean he knew. Something had been blocking its flow of light. The stone pulsed stronger, revealing more paths hidden beneath the water. Kairo knew his journey wasn't finished. A deep rumble echoed through the underground sea as dark shadows moved beneath the light waters. The stone dimmed slightly, sensing danger. Kairo stepped back instinctively but held his ground. The floating platform shook gently. Something was awakening below. The shadows began rising, forming swirling shapes that tried to block the glowing pathways. Kairo raised the stone, and it emitted a protective blue shield around him. The platform stabilized again. He realized the stone wasn't just guiding him, it was protecting him too. He took a steady breath and focused. Kairo noticed that the shadows reacted to sound waves in the water. He gently tapped the stone against the platform, producing a soft rhythmic pulse. The light in the ocean responded, pushing the shadows back slightly. He repeated the rhythm, learning its effect. Slowly, the darkness weakened. The shadows retreated enough to reveal a massive sealed gate beneath the ocean floor. The gate was covered in the same glowing symbols as the pillar. Kairo realized this was the source of the blockage. The stone pulsed rapidly, urging him closer. He prepared himself for what was next.